This is our second part of NX Design Center video. So in this part we are going to understand about this constraint option. Then we'll see fix curve, find relation, display relation, create persistent relation, related relax dimension, relax relations. Let's see how to use them. So first I'll turn off these options. So first we'll understand how to apply any relation. What are these things? So we can draw lines. Like if I make a line that is not straight and I want to make the position of line to be horizontal and vertical conditions, we can use relation from here. I have horizontal, I'll take horizontal option. We'll select the line, we'll make that to horizontal, apply. Then again we can select that object, cancel that command. We'll take that, I want to make this line to be vertical, I'll select the line and make this to be vertical. So here, what are the relations I'm going to apply from here? That is not fixed actually. Means if I click on this object also, I can further move it because initially that relation is not fixed. Even I want to change something from here, I can make this line to vertical, apply. So that line will become vertical. You can see that get overlap actually. So we can do Ctrl Z or undo. So if you want to break that line, you just move it and you can break it separately. Now if you apply relation, for example, I want to make this to be horizontal, we can see that will be apply horizontal. Because they are not fixed in relation, so we can change it because that relation is not persist. So if we can persist the relation, then it do not change it. So for that, how we can do that? We can use option create persistent relation. Now if I apply this to be horizontal, apply. So here we can see this relation is shown on screen. And in this, if you see, there's no relation is shown on screen. So if I apply now further, I want to make this to be, for example, vertical condition. I'll apply on this line. Here we'll get that one alert, selected object did not move because we already apply a relation. But if we make a relax dimensional relation, then I can maybe use that. Okay. So you can relax that relations if you want. You can click on the relations and you can make it relax and then you can do that. But initially, once you make it persist relation and you're not relaxing that relations, then you cannot able to change the relations from here. So now we'll understand. So we'll create all the relations persist, so it do not change automatically. So we keep this option to be turned on and then we'll use this option. So first option is make coincident. You can also press the letter X to make it coincide. So any two things you want to make it join together, you can use this. So I'll just take this, I'll select this point and this point. Okay, so I have to select the points, I'll cancel it again and take. So I'll select this first point, keep our cursor and selecting the second point. So it'll be apply to that, apply and okay. So they will be coincide with each other. Next, like I want to coincide this place here, I'll go again coincide. I said this point I want to coincide with this particular origin point, apply. So like this way we can make it. So again I want to use this point and this point to be coincide with each other, apply. Next, if any lines are there, like I want have a line, for example like this, I created one line. This already have a collinear relationship. You can delete the relation. I deleted that collinear. I'll delete that line. Now again we can do, I want to, so we have to change the selection procedure. I select this line first now, this line second. So this line will be moving. Okay, like that way we can apply. Next, you can also make the two things to be perpendicular to each other. If you want to make that to be perpendicular, you draw a line. So I'll draw one more line. I want these two lines to become perpendicular to each other. We go to perpendicular option, select object 1 and select object 2, apply. So you can see that they become perpendicular in nature. Okay. So still not joined, but they are perpendicular in nature. We can see the symbol. So this is a persistence relation we apply perpendicular. We can join that if we want and join by endpoints. We can select the endpoints and make them coincide with each other. Like this way we can apply. Next, if you want to make two things to be parallel with each other, you can apply a parallel relation between them. So let's create some more object. These two lines I want to make parallel. We'll go to parallel, we'll select this and this and making them parallel. Like that way they will be created a parallel object. If you change the orientation of one object, you can see that will change because they have a persistent relationship. If you not apply persistent relationship, then one will be vary and one will be remain in same condition. Then we have option like you want to make two objects be equal in size. You can select object 1 and object 2, apply, the length become equal in nature. Or you have two different circles, you want to make them to be equal in radius. So select equal, choose equal radius, select object 1 and object 2, that become equal in size. Next we have, if I have any object I want to align to the midpoint of that object, we can apply midpoint relation between them. Like I have one line here and one line I have this, and I want that line to be go in the midpoint of this line. We select the option midpoint, select line and select the point, so apply, so it will be go to midpoint. But this do not extend it, we can extend it separately, but it just came to the center of that line. So you can extend it or you can use coincide option. Now next we'll see about symmetric option, how to make anything to be symmetrical. Suppose I created a object that is not equal about center and I want to make that to be equal about center. So we can go to symmetric option. We need to define 2 points and one symmetry line. I select point 1, point 2 and selecting the middle axis, so that become equal to this side. Similarly we can do for other side. Let's deselect the center line, select the point 1, point 2 and select the center line, apply. Like that way it become equal. Now I want to make the two lines to be equal in size. We'll take equal length, selecting this line and this line, apply. Like that way we have a perfect square. If you modify, it will modify equally. So like that way we can use some relation. Now next let's see some more things. So if you're creating any object and you want to fix the size of object and even the position of that object, you can use fixed curve. Like for example, I make a rectangle of some sizes. So I want that rectangle to be have fix itself. So we select the object and click on fix, apply. So the position of this rectangle become fixed and dimension also fixed. If you try to move it, it do not move it. So that is fixed completely. If you give a dimension and try to change the dimension, it do not vary because we have fixed the object, so we cannot change the data of this. Even we cannot apply any relation to move from its position, but we can show the actual dimension of this by adding it where it is placed, that on all data we can show it. Next we'll see find relation option. I will turn off the persistent relationship initially. Now I'll make any object. So you can see when I adding a relation, so I'll make it close object. So you can see right now no relation is displayed. When object is under constraint or no relations are there, it will be look in a brown color. When it is defined, it become gray or black color. So now we'll go here to find relations and click on display relation, so it is displayed. Okay. If you do not display, do not show until you not click on display. So right now this is temporary relation. You can see the software has found it, showing horizontal relation found. If you click my cursor, it's showing a vertical relation found, and here if you see that is collinear relation found, and here the coincident relation found. So software, what are the software can detect the relation, it is showing all the relations. So I want now this relation to become fixed. It do not vary automatically. If something happen, it do not change. So you can click on find relation, and here it say, do you want to automatically create a persistent relation to for sketch relation for the sketch? You can say yes here. So now this relation become persistence. It do not vary automatically. If you try to modify, it do not change anything. Okay, so that become fixed. Now let's understand some more things. So if I have some object, for example, so I'll just keep find the relation. Now you can see here we have a collinear relationship software has taken automatically. If I move this object 1, you can see both side objects are moved. But if I only want to move the one particular object by picking the point, so how we can do that? So what we'll do, I'll just click on the line, I select this point, and this relations we just click on that and we just make it relax, and even that horizontal relation I just make it relax. So we can relax the relation by clicking this, and now even if you want to relax this dimension, you can relax it. You can see your object, okay, how it's moving right now. So let me now only do one side. I relax this dimension, and if I move, you can see my object leave the collinear option, and also it's leaving its horizontal positions. So like that way also we can do that. Now again I want to make that linear and all, we can apply relations. So we can apply relation, it become persistent relationship, and then we can make this to be collinear with that. So I'll go to collinear, this and this collinear, like this way manually we can achieve that also. Next you can also turn relax dimension relation also. What the relaxation dimension will do, like if you have something where you want to relax that particular dimension type, this will be help you to relax the dimension wherever is possible. Okay, so it's saying relax some persistence or found relations to make it possible to move curve. Okay, so some cases if curve is not moving and you want to relax the dimension, you can turn it on. In that cases your relations become relaxed and you can use it even by clicking, you can make it relaxable. Or like if I had a dimension, let me add some dimension to this part. I'll take this default dimensions. I'll quickly add all the dimensions what we have over the object. You can see that sketch has become defined, fully defined. It is written here, sketch is fully defined. So if I try to modify this dimension, you can see initially it is able to move it. Why? Because the option is there, relax dimension. So that's why I can able to move it by clicking the points. I can able to modify the object easily. So like that way, if you want to modify, just pick the points and you can modify it. But if you want it do not modify, you can untick the relax button, and now if you try to modify, you can see the dimension do not changing. The relation, because the relation is kept a relax relation, so that's why it's just moving the orientation of this lines. It disturbs the relations, but it do not changing size. If you see that size is not changing. But let me do undo. I'll also untick that relation part. Let me untick relation. Now if I move that, you see nothing is moving. Not the object shape is changing, not the length is changing. But if I take both the things, so you can see right now I am able to change the size. Okay. So like that way I can control the sizes by clicking the objects, lines and all, everything. I'll go here and I want to change it for this, like I'll make a changes. Like that way you can easily changes if you have some constraint, so easily we can make that variations. But if I untick this, now you cannot do it that, but relation is doing again. Or like I want to do it from here, we have to pick a point and we can make it relax. Okay, so if you untick this, now we cannot even to change that any relation, or from here pick it, we cannot able to move it. So that all things we can maintain it. And now this relations which are temporary, you want to make it persistent, you click here and say yes, all the relations become persistent. So like this way we can apply constraints, we can show the relations, we can hide the relation by clicking on this. We don't want to show the relation, we can hide the relations also. One, we have here tangent option, we learn how to apply tangent also. If you're making any object and you want to maintain tangency, for example I have making one line and I want to maintain one curve here, I want that to be joined first and then I want to maintain tangency. We can apply this and this should be coincide with each other. Apply. Then this line should be horizontal and this should be having smooth tangency. We can select line 1, line the arc, apply. Okay, so what happened when I applying a relation, it disturbing my previous relation. Why? Because I'm not turned on the create persistent relation. When I'm not turning on, so this will be happen. So if you want it will remain in the constant position, you apply it and now you apply that horizontal relation. Now when you apply tangency, you do not change that relation type, apply. So that relation, the line condition will be remain same. So this we have learned how to apply different type of relations and different settings we can control by using the constraints option. If you like this video, subscribe our channel and thank you for watching this video. In the next part, we'll bring more things